What's going on, guys? So I am waiting for the wiring to get here. I ripped it all apart to the point of where it's just going to make it easier to run all the wiring. The passenger side is all tore apart. Let's see, I got the trunk all opened up so I can do the new fuel pump wiring, and then run the wires up through there to the ECU. I'm going to run the power wire down through here and to the battery, well, the fuse box. And yeah, gonna try to possibly start it tonight, if the wife doesn't murder me. That way, if any problems happen tomorrow, I can worry about solving problems, not hooking up the wiring and solving problems. Should only take like 2 to 3 hours, I think, to get everything run, because there's only a few sensors I gotta put in. The crank sensor, the 2 cam sensors, the map sensor, fuel pressure, oil pressure, and a few others, but nothing crazy. So just waiting for the wiring. Alright guys, so the wiring's in, the ECU's, well, it's not in, I mean it's here, but anyway, so started doing it. This is from Jose Valia from Kaizen Motorsports. As you can see, everything's labeled. That says INJ5, cam, INJ6, idle. Everything's labeled all the way through. Very, very simple. All brand new plugs. His harness is amazing. So I'm going through now, plugging everything in, running all the wiring. He pretty much told me where to start when I do the wiring, like where I should start, but you know, I just started, so I like this is the ignition one. It's close. I'm just gonna keep going. Anyway, here's another thing for a lot of people. So the oil leveler, there's 2 wires to that. If you get it like I did, where I forgot to send him the plug, they can go in either order, it doesn't matter, just push him into the harness. Now for his fuel pump wiring harness, you have this plug here. So you have the purple wire, yeah, the purple wire with white right there, and the green wire on his harness. Green wire, purple with white. Depin this, pin it into that, into where these plug in. That's that. Get rid of the factory fuel pump ECU. On this harness, that blue wire, that big thick blue wire, put this purple wire in its spot. Then you run your, you got your relay box here. I'm gonna attach mine probably like right there, and you run this power wire all the way up to the fuse box, and that's it for a single pump setup, which I'm only running a single pump. So for a dual pump, you have your green wire, and that'd be for your second pump. Very, very simple setup. Even though I had to call him and ask him how to do it because I'm stupid. All your AEM stuff. So I got all AEM, IAT, MAP, all that stuff. So for the AEM oil pressure sensor, I ran it into the IS300 union bolt. It's kind of hard to see right there. I had to tap that to 1/8 NPT. For the IAT and MAP, I had to tap these to 1/8 NPT, and that's where I'm going to run those for now. I'm eventually going to run the IAT into the cold side pipe here, just to get away from the intake temp, which down the road I'm probably going to have that issue. Right now I shouldn't, so I'm going to keep going here, get everything plugged in, and hopefully start this thing in like an hour or so. Stay tuned. Well, I was up till 2:30 a.m. last night, and I was up by 8:30 a.m. today, so not a lot of sleep, but yep, it runs. It runs, it runs, it runs. So, the tack doesn't work. Hold on. Okay, so the tachometer doesn't work, which is, I didn't know, but apparently it's a common problem when you do the TT swaps like that. So it's an easy fix. I just have to do a jumper wire on the back of the tack circuit board. And I have an oil leak. Is down there on the drain line. I think I knew that was going to be an issue, if I remember correctly. It's hard to see, but I think the bolt, I don't know if you can see it. Grab the light, because this is going to be useful information for anyone else. So if you look, I think the bolt might not be tight enough, or I don't know. It's the hardware that came with the kit, but you can tell that it was leaking oil. And it's not coming out of there. It's leaking somewhere over there. So I gotta pull the turbo off when we're going to the gym. And when we get back, I gotta pull the turbo off. I gotta finish doing all the all this in here. Oh god. I gotta tidy up all that. The power wire is like 9,000 feet too long, so I gotta go through and like zip tie it all up and make sure that it is like, you know, clean, and then I'm just gonna circle it and, yeah. Still have to install the fuel pump. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about this line being like this. I'm guessing it'll be okay. But yeah, so we're getting there. I opened the garage door on this last night. It made a loud crunch noise, but it seems to be okay. Oh, you can see where it hit right there. But yeah, it seems to be okay. So yeah, just a little bit of buttoning up to do. Figure out the tack, figure out my oil leak, do the Mac valve, which I'm going to mount it right here. I got a little piece of aluminum. I'm going to mount it, and it's going to go like up and down, so this will go to the top and then down to this one. So what else? My blow off valve stays open, which I was told is normal, like at idle, so I don't know what's going on with that. But the main thing is figuring out this oil leak, which I really hope I can figure out. But it runs, it's progress. So once I get the oil leak figured out, I'll let you guys know what that is, or what the cause of that was, which I think I know what it is. And then I gotta put it on the ground, take it for a drive. I think, hopefully. It wasn't going into reverse, but it was just built. The transmission was just rebuilt, so I think it's just the fluid needs to get, I don't know, I have no clue. This transmission always had an issue going into reverse, so yeah, that's it, I guess. Alright, I am going to the gym. Alright guys, well, I just took it around the block. It's doing good, except for that is a crush washer, and that goes to the power steering on the power steering rack. It's hard to see, but if you look at it, if you look right there, you can see where it wasn't even fucking sealing, and it started launching fucking power steering fluid, excuse my language, all over the street. So now I need to go to AutoZone, take this, and find the proper crush washer. So that's where we're at. Everything's still a damn mess in here. ECU's on. Actually, I'm gonna shut this laptop so it doesn't die. But yeah, yep, we're getting there. I still got to change the oil again one more time. I got to put the tranny fluid in it after I drive it for a little bit and get the couple heat cycles. So drive it for a little bit tonight, get some heat cycles through it. Tomorrow I'm going to let it run and drain the engine, the oil and the tranny in the engine, put new stuff in it, new filter, and pray to God I make it to the show on Sunday. What the hell? The JDM Legends Show. So, alright, off to AutoZone I go. Well guys, I just took it for a drive. There we go. And everything seems okay. I fixed the power steering leak. No oil leaks. Obviously I can't get on it. Made fuel cuts. I had the guy that built my wiring harness set it up that way. So she's all together, and she desperately needs a clean. So I still gotta do the figure out what I'm gonna do with the ECU up here and all this stuff. I'm probably gonna build a plate and then figure that out. And then it obviously still needs tuned. So what you looking for, babe?
Found it.
Okay. So, still needs tuned. I still have to put in my Walbro 450 fuel pump, which I plan on doing tomorrow. Because I have company coming over today. Well, we have company coming over today. And I'm tired. 2 days straight of working on this car, getting this thing ready, and I'm a little beat. So, that's going to be it for this video, I think. That'll be it for this video. The next one will be, I'll probably do a little bit tomorrow, like installing the fuel pump and stuff, show you guys that. And what else? Oh, and then the drive to JDM Legends Show, which the car is in, and else? Oh, Jose Valle from Kaizen Motorsports. Guys, give him a follow. If you guys are in need of a wiring harness for your Supra, I think he does Mark III. Well, I know he does Mark IIIs, but he also does the Mark IVs. Wiring harness for the whole entire engine, whatever you need, you let him know. He does it for injectors, whatever sensors, whatever you're doing. And the fuel pump harness, and you can do 1, 2, or 3 pumps. I think you can do a 3 pump. I'm pretty sure, but it's really cheap, very cheap. You can't rush perfection. So if you need something tomorrow, don't expect to get it from him. That's just not how that works. If you want something that's gonna last and you're not gonna have to worry about and it's gonna start first try, then go to him. And you won't be upset at all. I'll put a link in the description of Jose's website, and yeah, if you guys could please give me a like, subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot, and I really appreciate a lot of the comments I've been getting lately. Still kind of feel weird doing the whole camera and YouTube thing, and my shoulders hurt because we did shoulders the other day. So this is getting hard to hold, even though it's really light. But I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys later.